Mike Macy from Indianapolis. I have really enjoyed reading your annual letters and your annual report, and I've gone back and read all the older ones too. They're terrific. I have also enjoyed reading the 2 books by Peter Lynch. And I see a lot of commonalities between the two of you, the way you think, your philosophy, etc. I'd certainly appreciate it if you'd make a few comments on what you think of Peter Lynch, the things he says in his 2 books, and the advice that he gives to investors. Thank you.
I know Peter. I don't know him well, but we played bridge together in Omaha, as a matter of fact. And I like him personally, and obviously he has an outstanding record, and he has written those 2 books which have been bestsellers about his investment philosophy. I don't really have anything. I'm not going to embroider on his. There's certainly a fair amount of overlap. There's some difference. Peter obviously likes to diversify a lot more than I do. I mean, he owns more stocks than the names of companies I can remember. I mean, but that's Peter. And I've said in investing in the past that there's more than one way to get to heaven, and that there isn't a true religion in this, but there's some very useful religions. And Peter's got one, and I think we've got one that's useful too. And there is a lot of overlap. But I would not do as well if I tried to do it the way Peter does it, and he probably wouldn't do as well if he tried to do it exactly the way I do it. I like him personally very much. He's a high-grade guy.
1989, I'm at home, and the phone rings, and I thought it was one of my friends, but one of my daughters, I think it was 6-year-old Annie, picked up and said, "Gee, guess there's a Mr. Buffett on the line?" I said, "This got to be a joke." So I pick it up, and this Warren Buffett, I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. I read your book. My annual report's due in 2 weeks. Can I use the line? He said that all in about 7 seconds. And I said, "That's great. I'd love to do it. What's the line?" He said, "I love this. It's been waiting to do this. When you sell your great companies and add to the losers, it's like watering the weeds and cutting the flowers." He said, "I want to put it in." He said, "If you ever come to Nebraska, you don't call me. There'll be mud all over Nebraska."
So did he call him?
Oh yeah, several times we played bridge together. We've had several meetings. Great guy.